Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm coming on here today just for a little while to talk about a couple things that may affect me personally, and some of this may help you in the new year. And with the new year coming and everybody wants to, bring it in with a bang, there are some things that I found that I think I need to hold on to dearly, cherish, and there are a few things I think I'm going to need to let go for now and put aside. Now, for me, I'm a very emotional person. I make sure everybody that I love knows I love them as much as I possibly can. It's very important to me. They show me that love back by being there because luckily I have a lot of family and friends that are here for me all the time. And I cherish that. I cherish it with all my heart. And I love them all, and I thank them constantly, and I thank them now for everything they do. But there are sometimes things that I can't control, other people's actions, other people's words, even if it's words throughout the years. And sometimes things build up and I don't have control of it. And I'm very emotional and I want to hold on to it and I want to fix everything and I want to make everybody happy. But I'm figuring out I can't always do that. And that's difficult for me. It is. It's very difficult for me to put that aside because what that is very stressful and I have enough on my plate. Put it that way. Really, I have enough on my plate every day. I wake up without my husband next to me, and I start my day that way. And it's terrible, honestly. But I've learned to go through the day as much as I can with love, with trying not to be stressed, which is very difficult. And the things that I can't control that other people do, I think I need to put aside. Sometimes when you're going through this crazy journey, and it's not always a good journey, trust me, you learn things about yourself, or you need to change things about yourself that you didn't realize before. Sometimes when things that you can't control overtake your emotions or they make things so stressful that that's all you're thinking about and that's what you're thinking and that's what you're thinking, you've got to try to put it aside. And I know that's hard to say. It's hard for me. It's maybe hard for you. It depends on what it is. But with the new year coming, I think that the best thing is to try to maybe start reinventing yourself a little bit. Not totally. Maybe making yourself a little stronger, or maybe figuring out you're stronger than you even thought you were. Maybe thinking that all the things you do all the time are great, and then maybe one thing might have to change, right? You may have to change maybe your emotions, maybe the way you do something, maybe the way you act towards somebody. And I've always tried to make people happy. I do. I love it. I love my family. I love my friends. I even love, everybody that's watching. Thank you very much for that. It makes my heart happy, for sure. But whether it's my struggles or your struggles, you have to think that maybe it's sometimes better to put things aside. Now, with the new year coming, let's try to be happy. Let's try to love one another. Share your love with others. Try to put yourself out there a little bit. Try to see if you are a little stronger than you may think. Or maybe you need to be a little stronger in one way or another and try to improve yourself a little bit. It's not going to take the grief away. It's not. It's not going to take the stress away. However, it may take a little bit of the stress away. Not all of it, but a little bit. Try to work on yourself. Think about your inner self. think about what you want, and try to go for it. But most importantly, love yourself. You have to think about yourself when you're going through all this grief and trauma. I know that, you may want to think of your children, of your parents, your family, your friends, of course. And of course you're going to. You're going to, right? But you can't forget about yourself. You can't. You can't lose yourself in all of this craziness that's happening and then get put aside and realize, you're on the floor crying hysterically. You can't stop because all of that emotions have been built up and you're not looking out for yourself. So, with that said, I just wanted to pop on here, give a little bit of advice of things that maybe I'm going through that hopefully may help one person, anyone. Just think about yourself. Think about your family and friends. Love each other, but love yourself mostly. And I hope you all have a wonderful, happy, healthy New Year. Bye, guys.